520 horsepower Cayenne Turbo and 570 horsepower Turbo S are two over-the-top crossovers which will embarrass most sports cars in a very drag race, hang with sports sedans using a twisty road, and pamper their passengers in the act. Both wield a twin-turbocharged V8 bolted in an 8-speed automatic transmission feeding a semi-pro all-wheel drive system. Both have well-crafted interiors with rich materials, and both produce an extensive listing of personalized options. Then again, that's expected with machines which could exceed the price of a house. Excessive power and price are what elevate these Porsches and rivals. For example, the 567 horsepower BMW X5M to status symbols. That and the capability to tow a likewise expensive wakeboarding boat while transporting your family in sybaritic comfort to Lake Tahoe certify the Cayenne Turbo Twins as potent transport for your one-percenters. High's shocking acceleration, exquisite interior ambience, more customizable than the usual Subway sandwich. Lows costs as much to be a medical degree, Porsche nickel and dims yourself on options, all new model is along the way. Verdict: impressive and exclusive transportation for the lucky 1%. What's new for 2017? The second generation Cayenne debuted being a 2011 model, with all the then 500 HP turbo version since the top trim. Porsche resurrected the Turbo S initially rated at 550 ponies for 2014, instantly claiming the superior spot. A mid-cycle update followed for 2015, bringing revised styling in and out on some Cayenne models. The Turbo and Turbo S added 20 horsepower. For 2017, the one change through the lineup is definitely an updated version on the Porsche Communication Management PCM infotainment system that presenting improved functionality. An all-new Cayenne continues on sale in the United States this July, being a 2019 model. So far, Porsche only has confirmed a whole new 550 horsepower turbo, but we fully expect a good mightier Turbo S to sign up the party. Trims and options: we'd choose those fixing to invest six figures with a hyper crossover should consider the Cayenne Turbo starting at $117,550 or more powerful Turbo S starting at $160,650. Both base costs are more compared to comparable X5M $101,695, as well as the 577 horsepower Mercedes-AMG G63 S $109,835. Still, the Porsche nameplate as well as pedigree are without peer. To justify its $43,100 premium versus the Turbo, the S version adds improved performance and standard equipment including an extra 50 horsepower and 37 lb-ft of torque, carbon ceramic brakes with 10-piston front calipers and 4-piston rear calipers, sport chrono package dash-top stopwatch and aggressive Sport Plus drive mode. Of course, the Cayenne Turbo can be a Porsche, so its abundant options list makes for ample customization. However, a lot of those features that cost extra here I will discuss standard on garden variety crossovers. Despite that fact, we can't fathom buying something this expensive without passive entry $890, a heated tire $365, blind spot monitoring $690, and Apple CarPlay as well as a 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot $1,250 with Porsche Connect Plus. We'd also find a sport exhaust system $3,210 to amplify the car's mighty power and sinister sounds, but that's just us. These options inflate the price of our Cayenne Turbo S to some rather dizzying $167,055, an admittedly excessive fee that enhances the exclusivity in this neo-vacant SUV. Picture this. The track-ready Ford Mustang Shelby GT350R pulls approximately the 1,420-pound heavy Cayenne Turbo S with a stoplight. The light goes green. The Porsche clips 60 miles per hour in 3.8 seconds, 0.1 second quicker versus the Shelby, and both, theoretically, travel a quarter mile within an identical 12.2 seconds at almost 120 miles per hour shore. The Ford costs about $100,000 less, however, you can bet that felt like money well spent with a Porsche driver. Point is, both 520 horsepower Cayenne Turbo and also the 570 horsepower Turbo S have eye-popping performance that validates their equally shocking prices. The same goes for direct rivals, for example the bonkers BMW X5M as well as the Mercedes-AMG GL63S, which are just as quick or quicker inside our track tests. The Porsche twins share a twin-turbocharged 4.8-litre V8 along with an 8-speed automatic transmission that conduct their outputs for the pavement via a sophisticated all-wheel drive system. While we haven't recently tested the normal Cayenne Turbo, our Turbo S test vehicle displayed the powertrain's potential. Its optional sport exhaust system rips mid-air explosively at startup, punching the drive mode to Sport or Sport Plus sharpens engine response, tightens the chassis, and elicits even sweeter exhaust sounds that snap, crackle, and pop. Flipping the pair of stubby steering wheel-mounted pedals kicks in the excitement quotient another notch. And yet, switching to comfort mode kept the hot-blooded Cayenne content driving out partying.